Hello everyone, my name is Locomotion EX and today I'm playing some Domination on Scrapyard with an RPD. Now this is my other account that I had for the trick shotting clan. It's basically just doing trick shots with snipers, blah blah blah, but that already ended. And I'm just back to doing some regular gameplay like this. Now, I really don't like commentary. This is like the first one ever, because I just can't really see myself sit there and like talk to myself in my room. It just seems kind of weird. And I mean, I really don't see how people like come up with stuff to talk about, because it's not like talking to another person that you can't have people respond to you. But I'll just throw it off. But the reason why I'm playing Modern Warfare 2 is because I don't like Black Ops too much. Black Ops is not as fun for me. It's not because you can't quickscope or anything. It's, you know, just different things. Like, I think that Treyarch took Modern Warfare 2, you know, and took some of the stuff that people didn't like, you know, some people didn't like quickscoping, noob tubing, one-man army. Personally, I don't think one-man army was that big of a deal. You know, it was just noob tubing. Like, I think one-man army is a great perk if they would have taken out noob tubing. And I lost train of thought, but I think they added like too much. I think they got too much, you know, like power under their belt. Like they thought they could do anything that they wanted to that game, and like not expect people to not think people would not like it. You know what I mean? Like, it started off with the AK-74U. I bought Call of Duty Black Ops the first day it came out. You know, I went to GameStop, picked it up, got home, played it, and I played it, and I was already starting to notice a trend. Everyone's using AK-74U, so I was like, okay, let me try this again. And it was pretty easy to use, you know. It didn't have that much recoil. It was pretty powerful, you know. It was like, okay, I see what the overpowered gun in this game is. You know, Modern Warfare 2 was like the 3 burst, like M16, or like the Scar, or like the Moss, you know. When Black Ops was AK-74U, and that's all people use. But after that, you know, people whined and complained to Treyarch, and they patched it. So they made it, you know, a little bit worse, but people started using it still, so they kept on using it. So it didn't become overpowered, it's just a little bit overused. Now it's starting to move on to the FAMAS. I haven't really been playing Black Ops lately. I probably play about maybe 30 minutes every 2 weeks. And that's because, you know, I have friends on my varsity soccer team that like to play Black Ops, because they're not into whole like competitive, you know, they just like playing new games there. I'll play this stuff. You know, that's for the whole deal. But I like playing Black Ops for zombies, you know, just like World of War. Like, well, World of War was a good game. I like World of War now, but there's so many people still using like Last Stand from Juggernaut, which makes the game kind of not fun, you know. But what I think the next Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 needs to have is dedicated servers. That's my main game breaker for Black Ops, because I'm tired of the whole lag hitbox thing. You know, you know it's there. Everyone does. Like, you shoot a person and it doesn't kill them, but they can shoot at you when you're already behind a wall and it kills you. You know. And I haven't heard anybody talk about this yet, but I think it's because they added theater mode. Like, in Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, World at War, I can be host, no problem. Everybody's for about it. Right here, I think I'm host. But in Black Ops, as soon as I'm host, everybody goes red bar, and I get kicked out of the game. It happens nearly every single game. I hate it. And I think it's because all of the bandwidth being taken up by theater mode. And I know for a fact that in Halo 3, a while ago, when I played Halo 3, I used to be host too. And nobody was red bar and none of that, and I was like, I wonder why, you know. And I think it's because, you know, Halo 3 had a more polished theater system, and you know, I'm bad mouthing Treyarch or anything, because, you know, it's their first time, it's the first theater mode, it's something that they innovated. You know, it was a great job for the first time, but if they can get that more fine-tuned, if they're going to bring back theater mode 1 for 3, they need to get it more fine-tuned, because the hit detection is just terrible. The servers are, you know, decent, but they're not, you know, they're not built to handle the bandwidth that the theater mode brings, and not the, you know, all the bad connections, all the people really paying, you know, they just can't handle it. But, you know, people still play Black Ops. You know, it's their own opinion. That's my own opinion. I like playing Modern Warfare 2. You know, I don't like, you know, like this right here. I just go for kills streaks, like just keep people off of A and B. Leave C, because, you know, I don't like when people try so hard that they have to capture all the flags, you know. When I hate people like that, because I tell them, you know, get off C, you know, we have A and B, just leave them C, you know. Well, we have to get out of the flag, we have to win. If we're already winning, why would you want to capture that flag? You're just gonna make them spawn everywhere and ruin everything, you know. And like, I want to get a gameplay soon. I want to get gameplay where I see one kid on my team who thinks he has to capture all the flags in the game, and you'll see that the other team will start spawning all the other flags and start taking all the other flags. You know, I've seen it happen before, you know. Everybody takes all the flags, and then they start spawning near A and B, and they take both of those because half the team's on one side, half the team's on the other side, and we start losing. We start losing, you know. But I don't know. Call of Duty is just getting worse and worse. With the addition of more and more people, like in Modern Warfare 2, there's a I saw a game case the other day. It was like the best sold game in the world, most sold game in the world, or something like that, and now Black Ops is, and I think it's because more and more kids are getting Black Ops, and I started hearing that more and more kids, you know, it's their first game, it's their first Call of Duty game. And, you know, it's not their fault, you know, they're a little bit late to the game, but I really don't think Black Ops is a good experience. So, you know, they might say they love it, but they didn't play Call of Duty 4 first, they didn't play World at War first, they didn't play Modern Warfare 2 first. You know, even Modern Warfare 2 is a decent first Call of Duty game. It was my first real Call of Duty game. Like, I had played Call of Duty 4 and World of War at a friend's house because I was on Wii. I played Wii all the time. Like, I played Super Smash Bros. Brawl and stuff like that. But I wanted to get into serious gaming. I wanted to play some. I want to play. My friends were like, "Oh, we're playing Xbox. We're playing PS3." And it's funny. Like, when I chose the Xbox over the PS3, I could have bought either of them. One of them. I looked at the PS3, and you know, I had a little list. Said, okay, free internet, you know, it has an internet browser, all the kit and caboodle shebang thing. Xbox 360, on the other hand, you have to pay for the internet, which is about $60 every 13 months, because you get it a month free if you buy 12 months sometimes. And, you know, you don't have the internet browser, but you know what, the servers are a lot better. I expected that, you know, the servers are a lot better for internet. You have parties, you can talk to all your friends. You know, I'm not going to start like a console war, but I thought the controller, when I played with PS3 over my friend's house, and I was like, why is the controller so small? You know, my hands are pretty big. I have man-sized hands, you know. I don't want some baby-sized controller when I'm playing games. And I don't know if any of you've seen the original PS3 controller. I have. I've seen it. I've played with it. It's disgusting. It looks like a freaking boomerang. You know, chuck it out the window, comes right back. But the original PS3 controller is pretty bad, and you know, that's probably what got me down in the first place. But I didn't buy an Xbox until later. You know, I said I was gonna pick one, and maybe later I'll buy one. And later, so happened, it was 2 years ago I bought it, and my Xbox wasn't great. You know, I heard so many bad things about Red Ring of Death, blah blah blah. I've never had Red Ring of Death, but my Xbox is a little bit broken. You know, it has open tray air. When I put it in a disc, it like doesn't read it. But I found a little trick to it. I have to install the games first, and then I have to leave it on for like 2 minutes, and then put the game in, and like tilt it upward, and it works fine. So, you know, that's all right. But I didn't expect like that kind of problem. You know, I expected red rings, and I'm thankful I don't have red rings, to be honest. Because, you know, it's not a pretty sight. But anyways, I'll get you guys next time. 65 and 6, 9 assists, and I'll see you guys next time. Please let me know what you think of the commentaries, and I'll definitely see you guys later.